Hello guys, let me show you my results. So I am here inside the container shell, so let's run the app. So it's running. So let's go to the front end. So let's live mode. So currently we didn't upload any image, so it's empty. So let's copy the test image and add it under the image folder. So I've added it. So here it is, the result of this. So everything is up and running. So our containers are running here. So this is the backend, the MySQL and the Redis. Also I've used the simulator engine provided by the documentation from the GitLab. So that's it. So now let's go to the component communication. So the system uses so microservice architecture with around 9 components. So for communication, the system uses Zemenu and Redis. So for example, we have publisher and subscriber options on the Zemenu. For example, here the file watcher will be the publisher and the engine vision connector will be the subscriber to send the watched image via Zemenu. The other option is request and response options, response socket options. So the engine vision connector will request the engine for response and wait. This is a synchronous request because we have to wait for the engine to process the image and label and get the metadata from the image and wait for the request, the response from the engine. So the engine vision controller will wait synchronously. And for other communication, the system uses Redis, such as for status update, processing requests, and configurations. Another communication option between services is HTTP REST. So we see this on the front between the backend and the front end service. So the system will use REST, HTTP REST API options for this. And another thing, we have MySQL as a database. So the system uses that. So next, let's see the image processing process. So as we see here, the process starts as soon as an image is added to /images folder. The image is deleted because we made a flag true for this. So as soon as the image is added to this folder, so the file watcher will pick up that image and process it. It will for the code, it does have a regex to compare whether it is valid or not, the file name is valid or not, like component ID, timestamp ID, and something like that. So after that, if the file name is valid, it will extract the metadata and send to the engine vision connector via Zemenu. after that, the zero MQ engine, the zero MQ, after sending via the zero MQ, the engine vision connector will pick up the metadata and it will process it and send it to the engine and wait for the result. So after the engine simulator processes and label the data, it will respond to the engine vision controller. After that, the engine vision controller will send this data to the post processor. So the post processor will process the data given by the image vision connector and apply the business logic, and finally label okay, not okay. I think, yeah, okay, no okay. So it will say that, and after that it will send to the result router. So the result router will downstream will send to the downstream services. Those are the backend and the image server. So this process is asynchronous because we have the result data and the two services are independent. So we'll have a parallel process. So the result router will send the returned data to the backend, and the backend will serve it to the MySQL database, and the image server will serve it to the result, and finally we'll get to the front end. So initially the front end is waiting for result via WebSocket, so the front end will display the data. So for fast result, for immediate result, it will get the image from this. So, and for uploading to other services, we have the uploader here. So we'll get to this two results, and the front end will listen to via WebSocket and get the result. I think that's the process. Thank you guys. I hope we'll meet soon.